Welcome back. This is RAJAT BOSE here. We are about to start our 30th edition of Market Outlook, Stock Reviews, Detailed Studies and a lot more. First, we are going to take up the Nifty. While studying the Nifty, we would see whether Nifty is going to continue in its upswing, or it will consolidate, or it will fall. What is going to happen? This week has been one of the best weeks for the Nifty, because right from Tuesday, that is the first day of the foregoing week in which trading happened. 27th was a holiday, 27th that was Monday, and all 4 days the Nifty has closed higher than the previous day, including Friday, and on Friday it posted a new high. There was a phenomenal run, we could say. The Nifty posted a new high of 20,291.55 and it closed at 2267.90. It opened with a gap on Friday and continued to maintain the bottom. Wherever it opened, very close to that was the day's low, and the gap was maintained. Now that the Nifty has already crossed the Fibonacci resistance, the erstwhile strong Fibonacci resistance was at 2248. That has been taken care of with a good upswing in today's in Friday's session. That has been taken care of in Friday's session, and it posted a new high. Now the last Fibonacci resistance from the weekly chart had been 2390. That would be the next resistance level. Once 2390 is taken out, then 2445 to about 2550, that would be the zone for resistance. And this resistance comes from joining the two erstwhile highs, that is 19991 and 2222. These two points have been joined, and there is an upward sloping trend line at the top. That throughout the week the levels would be from 2450 to about 2550. So if 2390 is taken out, the next resistance to watch out for would be 2450 to about 2550. The weekly chart of the Nifty. The weekly chart of the Nifty also shows that the weekly candle is a strong green candle, because all 4 days had been up days for the last week. So weekly chart also is corroborating the same kind of strength, and even in weekly chart the index has closed above its Bollinger Band. So that being the case, with the weekly chart also suggests further upswing possible. On Friday, certain stocks have actually helped the Nifty move up so strongly. After a long hiatus and a range-bound movement, you can see that ITC had been the largest contributor on Friday in Nifty's rise. ITC moved up by 14 points, and it has gone beyond the range above 445. So ITC showed a lot of strength, and it has helped the Nifty. After ITC, it is the NTPC, the power giant, PSU stock NTPC, that has also posted a new high in the last session. It has posted a high at 275 and closed at 269. So NTPC also contributed. NTPC, as you can see, that right from June it has been on a strong uptrend, and the uptrend is still continued, and for the last couple of days NTPC showed good volume, so NTPC ably supported the Nifty. The third stock that showed enormous bullish strength and also contributed to the rise of the Nifty had been Axis Bank. Axis Bank has been on a tear, and Axis Bank crossed the Gann angle, that Gann angle which had earlier also showed some resistance. It has actually crossed that Gann angle on Friday's session. Of course, the volume had not been that encouraging, yet it has to be seen that this is the first time Axis Bank has closed above 1100. It has closed at 1104. Finally, it is Larsen and Toubro. It opened with a gap on Friday and posted a new high. Larsen and Toubro also looks pretty good, and it has closed at almost around 3200, to be precise 3190. So Larsen and Toubro, as you can see on the daily chart, it has been on a steady uptrend, and recently, right from middle of September, it has crossed the Gann fan, and only once it tasted the Gann fan, and then again it started moving up. It is posting short corrections and then a thrust on the upside. So these are the four stocks that have ably contributed to Nifty's rise, and these stocks are also on an upswing just like the Nifty. All stock charts used here, about 6 of them. All of the charts have been used as illustrations to highlight or to seek the base of the rise in the Nifty, Bank Nifty. These charts that we have used, these are used as illustrations, and they are not by any means any kind of recommendations. Our second index study is on Bank Nifty. This is one index that has not been performing for a long period of time. At least for 3 months, it has not shown much flair, much fervor, but let's see how is it going to pan out. Though it has not been performing as good as the CNX Midcap or the Nifty, the Nifty has posted a new high, so has the CNX Midcap, whereas Bank Nifty is a laggard. However, one thing that is very important out here is that even Bank Nifty has crossed its previous swing high, and it has moved up. It has moved up over the last 3 sessions, and on Friday it closed at 44,814. So Bank Nifty, although is still way behind from its earlier tops, but Bank Nifty is also showing positive trend. All the moving averages, the 9-day, 20-day and 50-day moving averages are moving up, and the 200-day moving average has become flat. So even Bank Nifty is showing some strength. Of course, it is not showing as much strength as the Nifty and the CNX Midcap, but there is every reason to feel cheerful about the Bank Nifty now. See, this is the biggest contributor in Nifty's run. We have been emphasizing that PNB has got a lot of strength, and PNB is doing a great job there. It has moved up on Friday from a low of 78.05. It closed at 80.70. after posting a high of 81.50. So PNB shows real good strength, and in all likelihood PNB could well be testing the supply zone between 84 and 89 soon enough. So PNB has been the biggest contributor in Bank Nifty. Next chart to watch out for this time, this is also a PSU bank, and this PSU bank has been in a range bound scenario between 190 and 202. Within this range it was playing, and it was playing since middle of October. It has almost 1.5 months it spent in a small range. Now it is posting a breakout, and it has gone beyond the Bollinger Band in Friday's session. It has moved up above the Bollinger Band. Bollinger Band high was 202.02, and it posted a high of 203.85. That it posted a high above the Bollinger Band shows that it is acquiring greater strength. So this was another big contributor to Bank Nifty's move. Apart from these two stocks, you know fairly well that we discussed Axis Bank. Axis Bank also is a major contributor in Bank Nifty's rise as well. The laggard, of course, is the HDFC Bank, which actually closed in the red on Friday's session. HDFC Bank, leaving aside HDFC Bank, other banks are performing much better. HDFC Bank still continues to be a laggard. All charts, stock charts used here, about 6 of them, all of the charts have been used as illustrations to highlight or to seek the base of the rise in the Nifty, Bank Nifty. These charts that we have used, these are used as illustrations, and they are not by any means any kind of recommendations. CNX Midcap tells us the story of what the SIP people and the retail people who are buying small and mid caps. Small and mid cap bull runs happen because of retail players, because of small investors, and that's why even if the Nifty or the Bank Nifty may not run so much, but CNX does. Let's see how things continue out here. For blue chip bull run, you require the Nifty stocks to move up, but CNX is doing a great job. Let's see how is it going to pan out. CNX Midcap 100, after posting a low below 38,000 late October, from there it has been on a one-way ticket and it is moving up. It has now closed at, the weekly close had been at 43,382.40, and it posted a high of 469.30. So it has been on a tear and it is moving up in a very strong manner. So it is showing that so much of SIP money and the interest of the retail players in the market is very high. That's why it is posting gaps and it is moving up, even when on those days it opens higher, closes lower, but it doesn't close below the previous day's low. So it has maintained its bullish stance throughout since it posted the hammer line in late October, and after that it has been on a one-way ticket to the rose. So CNX Midcap is the most coveted index now. CNX Midcap has been spearheaded by the small cap and mid cap stocks, and the retailers are having a field day out there. Whether it is good or bad, that would be judged at a later date. But as of now, the kind of strength that CNX Midcap had been showing between, say, April and August, the same kind of gusto has come back to CNX Midcap, and it is posting a one-way upswing. All the moving averages of CNX Midcap, they are pretty strong, in the sense that the CNX Midcap 9-day exponential moving average is at 42,383, which is cool 1,000 point lower than the current close. So it is pretty much overstretched, yet it is moving up. And the other moving averages, the 20-day and the 50-day moving averages, are also much lower. 50-day moving average is at 40,584 and 20-day moving average is at 41,379. So these moving averages are 1,000 points apart from each other, and from the close, the 50-day moving average is cool 3,000 point lower. But it is getting overstretched. One needs to apply one's discretion while buying the mid cap and small cap stocks, because they might create problems at a later date. To give an international perspective, we are using the S&P 500 chart. Even the S&P 500 chart, as you can see, that since late October, from a level of 4,100, it has already moved up, and it has moved almost close to 4,600, and probably it is going to post a new high again after the high it posted in the month of July. So it is not just that in India stocks are moving up in such a sharp manner, it is also happening in the United States. So this bull market that is currently on is now extended to most of the markets, and from that perspective the rally continues, and we need to see how things pan out, because most indices are posting new highs. So it is an overextended bullishness. If it sustains, if it continues, so much the better. But be very careful, because when most indices post new highs, a correction might be looming large. Thank you for being with me. We have completed 30 editions of Market Outlook, stock market reviews. If you like my presentation, please press the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Share it among others. Share it on social media. Next episode, that is the 31st edition, we are going to make some changes. It will be interesting. Keep watching.